Alright, what is going on, guys? Carnage Tigger here. So today the gameplay you guys are going to be watching is a No Reload MOAB by Carnage Mush, playing some MW3 on the map Seatown. And it's interesting, this gameplay, because normally I'd read off to you the class that he's using, but because it's a No Reload MOAB, he's obviously going to have to be changing guns, you know, quite frequently. So I watched the video a couple of times, and it seems to me the guns that he's actually using are the L86, the MP9, the Scar L, the MK14, and the ACR. So if you do in fact enjoy today's gameplay, Carnage Mush's link will be down below in the description. And if you enjoy my commentary, my link will be down there as well. So I have a story for you guys again. This one's not going to be an in real life story like my previous two. This one's going to be a bit more about gaming. And more specifically, my most memorable gaming moment. So I want to see if any of you guys can relate to this one. But let's get into it. So there was a few memorable moments that I could have selected. But I figured it would be more relatable if I just select a Call of Duty one. So today I'm going to tell you guys the story of my first nuke on MW2, and for some reason, getting my first nuke was more satisfying than the feeling of getting my first MOAB on MW3. Not because like it was harder, because the MOAB was definitely harder, but for some reason I just felt that there was more of a grind behind the MW2 nuke than there was for me getting my MW3 MOAB. So when I got my PS3, the first game I got for it was MW2, and for some reason I was really bad at the game for like a really long time. Like, it was uncanny how bad I was at MW2 for such a long period. Like, it took me forever just to improve. Like, when I first started playing the game, I could never get UAVs. Like, that was impossible. I used to go 2 and 30 something. You know, I was awful. So it took me forever and ever to improve to the level of getting Harriers. And I remember one time my friend was staying over my house that night. And we were pretty much pulling an all-nighter, you know, trying to get nukes. Because he hadn't got a nuke before, and I hadn't got a nuke either. So we're pretty much just playing, trying to get the first nuke. And all night, you know, we'd been getting super close, like so many times, like 20s, 21s, 22s, and sometimes even 23s. And, you know, everything was just going wrong. Like host migrations, the game would end when we were a couple off. And it just felt like the COD gods were, like, laughing at us or something, you know? So it was really ridiculous and really frustrating. And so anyway, so we get into this lobby on Wasteland, and you know, I get my Harriers, I get my chopper gunner, and you know how it is on Wasteland, if you get your air support and they're not shooting it down, and you know, they're not running cold-blooded, it's almost a certainty for the nuke, and you know, they weren't doing any of this. It was pretty much just a perfect lobby for me. And this is running through my mind at the time, so you know, I begin to start shaking. Anyway, so I look at the scoreboard, I'm 23-0, and I see this guy who appears to be running cold-blooded run right past me, and you know, I'm thinking, you know, this is obviously an enemy who's put on cold-blooded to come and kill me, and I start shooting at him, and wouldn't you believe, it says I've just killed myself. So I get out of the chopper gunner, I find out that this guy I was shooting at was actually just a teammate, and the rage I let out from that game was so loud, I think I woke up the entire neighborhood, seeing as it was like 2 in the morning. So, you know, fast forward a week later, and I haven't played since that game. And I shit you not, first game in an entire week, I get on the map High-Rise, and I get my Harrier, get my chopper gunner, and I get out, and once again, I'm on a 23. But, except the only difference here is, I'm still on my 23, you know, I haven't shot and killed myself in the chopper gunner, so, you know, I only need 2 more kills, I'm shaking, and I see, you know, the game's about to end, so I put in my mic, and I'm like, guys, stop getting kills, you know, I need to get my nuke. And, for those of you who experience the same thing, it's a little hard to aim when you're shaking, so, you know, I'm freaking out. I mean, I have got terrible accuracy. The game's about to end, so I've got to rush these kills. And if I don't do it, I'm going to be upset for like the rest of the day. So, you know, I wander out to the main area of High-Rise, like right in the middle, and I see 2 people contest me, and I kill them both. And when that nuke symbol popped up on my screen and it made that zzz, zzz noise, I just remember screaming just out of pure satisfaction. Like, I was super happy. And I swear, my reaction was priceless. Like, if someone had been recording that lobby, it would have shown up in the top 5 nuke freakout reactions back on Machinima. That's how hyped up I was. Like, I was screaming to the other people in the lobby who didn't even have mics. I was just screaming to them, yeah, first nuke, guys, I did it, I did it. Like, it was a bit more hyped up than that. But it was crazy. And, you know, now that I look back on it, I probably overreacted, you know, just a little. Because, you know, it is just a game. But, you know, when you've been grinding for something for so long and you finally accomplish it, it's nice. So anyway, before I go, I just want to ask you guys this quick question. What was it like getting your first nuke or MOAB or nuclear or whichever, you know, whichever gaming story you want to tell me? What was it like? How did it feel? Was it similar to mine in any way? But anyway, so I got to get out of here, guys. If you did in fact enjoy today's gameplay, Carnage Mush's link will be down in the description. He has plenty of good gameplays over on his channel, much better than what I can do anyway. And my channel, my link will be down there as well if you enjoyed my commentary. I've also got a live double nuke, my first double nuke live reaction over on my channel. It should be the autoplay video, so yeah, feel free to come check that out. And if you have a Twitter and you enjoy the clan, there'll be a link down below. You can click to follow the clan. You'll stay updated with all the members, updates, and all that. So yeah, you should probably do that if you have a Twitter. And drop a like rating if you enjoyed today's video as a whole. Subscribe to Carnage Clan if you're new around here. And I will see you guys later.
Okay, let's go. Can't nobody come stump like Carnage. Ha. Nobody got gameplays like Carnage. You won't see them stripes like Carnage. And they post 2 videos every day. Ha. Yeah, nobody gets support like